Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm going to wait a few minutes until some people hop on so I can start. Check my hair, make sure it looks good. Yep, that's my elevator music. I'm going to go ahead and get started. It is 6:02 a.m. So whoever hops on later can catch the replay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Listiner Inspires with your Monday Espresso shot of inspiration. So today's topic is Breaking Barriers Part 2. Last week when I did Breaking Barriers, it blessed me so much that I wanted to do a Part 2 to it because I just felt like it needed to be addressed twice. So if you tuned in last week, I talked more about facing your fears, overcoming obstacles. And so this week, I'm going to be discussing getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Listiner Inspires. I am an award-winning author, motivational speaker, and accountability expert. I create innovative content that inspires revolutionary individuals to elevate and expand their mindset and hold them accountable on their journey of healing and recovery. How can you contact me? Email RockYourRebel@gmail.com. You can inbox me, message me. I usually respond promptly. Follow me on my social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, as you can see, Facebook, LinkedIn, and I do have a Snapchat, which is more like family fun stuff. So without further ado, let's get to today's message. Breaking barriers. Being comfortable with being uncomfortable. I learned within the last, I want to say year or two, that when you ask God to elevate you, or you ask God to help your dreams come true, or you present what your heart desire is before God, He will put you in some very uncomfortable situations or some very uncomfortable predicaments, and not in a negative way. Things that will bring out the best out of you. And oftentimes it's like a pressure cooker. You are uncomfortable. You feel the pressures of life. You feel like, oh my goodness, God, I asked you for this, but I don't know if I asked you for all of this. And so you become overwhelmed, you become stressed, you feel like you're not well equipped, you feel like you're not made for this, and you sometimes talk yourself out of what you've been dreaming of all your life, right? And so I want to share a scripture with you. 1 Corinthians 1, chapter 26 through chapter 1, verses 26 to 29 in the New Living Translation. And it says, "Remember, dear brothers and sisters, that few of you were wise in the world's eyes, or powerful or wealthy when God called you. Instead, God chose things the world considers foolish in order to shame those who think they are wise. And He chose things that are powerless to shame those who are powerful. God chose things despised by the world, things counted out as nothing at all, and used them to bring to nothing what the world considers important. As a result, no one could ever boast in the presence of God." You know what, that the line that's really powerful for me is that He chose these things counted out. So sometimes we count ourselves out. Sometimes the world counts us out. Sometimes our situations have caused us to just tap out of life in general. And God will put you back in the game. He will put you back and He'll elevate you. But first, you will be uncomfortable. I am speaking from experience where even though I've written a book, I've actually written another one, which will be a part of my announcements. I speak, I do events, I do workshop facilitating. But with each new encounter, I feel as though I'm not well equipped. I feel as though like, okay, God, I don't think I'm ready for this. And God has shown me by having me get comfortable being uncomfortable that I am ready. He has equipped me. Hey, Billy, good morning. He has equipped me to do all things, all things. And so I have learned that that place of being uncomfortable is a place of growth. It's a place where change happens. It's a place where your true self, your true identity flourishes through. It's a place where magic happens, where you're able to really see who God has created you to be, because you start to come up with strategies. You start to be more creative. You have to sometimes you have to find ways to make something out of nothing. And at the end of the day, though, that's the best place to be. You never want to get comfortable and complacent, because you never know where the next level is going to take you. And if you get comfortable where you're at now and you never try to exceed past where you're at, you'll never know how great you could become. Life is a journey, and I feel like, yes, you can stop in a moment and you can enjoy where you're at. You can flourish in that moment. You can celebrate, but do not get comfortable and complacent, because comfortable and complacency can also cause you to become stagnant. Being uncomfortable is where growth happens, where change happens, where excellency can be manifested. And so, in closing, I want to leave you guys with some announcements, because I myself have been on my own journey of being uncomfortable and growing in God. And for one, doing lives, doing videos. I started out with just writing out things, because that's what I do. I'm a writer, writing content. And so I have a great mentor who had pushed me and said, hey, you need to start, getting your videos out there. You need to start doing more lives so people can really hear your voice and see you and connect with you. And of course I was like, oh my goodness, this is nervous. I was nervous about it, but I did it. And so it'll be a year that I've been doing videos, and this year will be my first official year actually doing the lives every single morning. And so, am I comfortable doing it? No. But do I do it consistently? Yes, because that consistency in being uncomfortable is where my growth comes in at, and where I will learn to excel even in places of being uncomfortable. So, without further ado, I did say I had some great announcements. First of all, I have my first ever conference that God has me putting together. Well, I am bringing some amazing people from across genres, across the world, who will be at my conferences. These will be quarterly conferences, and it is called Healing is a Journey, the quarterly conference series. Part 1, the very first inaugural conference, will be this month, March 23rd, Saturday from 12 to 3 in Chicago, Illinois, located at the APS bookstore. So if you're in Chicago, you definitely want to be at this conference. I have some amazing speakers that I put together. So the link is in my bio. Tickets are on sale now. Early bird tickets will be on sale until March the 10th. The location of the bookstore, and I'm just so excited because the owner of the bookstore, Tennille Jackson, she's amazing. She's also my editor, which will lead me into my next announcement. And her address is located at 2653 South Lawndale Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. My second announcement is I am publishing my second book. Woo! I'm super excited. It is a healing journal workbook that will be out in time for the conference. So if you do plan on attending the conference and you purchase a VIP ticket, you will get a book in your bag. And so I will be showing pictures of it once I get my copy of it to see how it looks. I get to touch it and feel it. And so I am super excited. How did I get to this place of having my first conference and being an author of a second book? I allow God to take me through places of being uncomfortable. And I'm still in places of being uncomfortable. But I trust God because I know that He puts me where He needs me to be so I can get the growth that is needed to do His work. So remember to rock your rebel. I hope you have an awesome day. If you are interested in attending this event, which I hope you are, please click the link in my bio. I will be posting the picture of it later on today with the link as well. And just follow the journey. When you do purchase the ticket, make sure you tag me and take a picture of it. Thank you, Billy. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And so make sure you take a picture of that you took it. Make sure you use hashtags Healing Journey, Healing Conference, and hashtag Listiner Inspires. I love you all. Make sure you guys have a great day. Rock your rebel and be comfortable in being uncomfortable so you can break those barriers.